guys, it's me, and today I am finally here with my Q&A video. I have been asking you guys to send in your questions for this Q&A for a very long time, and I'm finally here filming it. And I actually filmed this the other day, but I didn't like how I looked in the video, so I'm just gonna reshoot it today. So I got a bunch of questions from all across my different social media platforms, and I'm gonna be answering them all for you guys today. Okay, hold the fuck up. There's been a slight change of plans because this video turned out to be super fucking long. So I'm dividing it into two parts. This first part is gonna be me answering questions from Instagram, and the second part is gonna be me answering questions from all my other social media platforms. Just wanted to put that out there, so let's go ahead and get back into our standard programming. So yeah, don't worry, I did not cut my hair. Just simply cut and bun for the most part, and then I got this bit here just hanging because I didn't feel like straightening all of my hair today. So I cheated and just straightened this bit. And I must say, I really like this look. If I were to ever like cut off everything and just leave this, I think I would be happy. But I ain't gonna be doing that anytime soon, so don't worry. The long beautifulness is gonna be staying for much longer. So the first question that I got is from Satan's 14th child, and they ask, how are you able to stay true to yourself in a world full of small-minded people? You just got to not give a fuck. Like, the sooner you like empty your bank account of fucks and you're fuckless, you will be happy. Because if you worry too much about what people think of you, you aren't happy. You're not living your life for you. You got to live your life for yourself. Because I mean, there are three kinds of people in the world. The people who are going to love you, the people who are going to hate you, and the people who just don't care. And the sooner you realize all this, you can finally like move on and be happy and live your life the way you want to. Then their second question is, how do you have the confidence to wear and like who you want? A lot of stuff that I wear and like outfit of the days and lookbooks, I actually don't wear out in public. I don't wear a lot of the things that I put together out, mainly because of the fact that like the only reason why I leave my house for the most part is to go out to eat or go to the grocery store. So it's kind of like, what's the point of getting put together if those are the only places I'm going to? Only time I've worn something that's like super androgynous out was at the Georgia Beauty Guru meetup, and I wore my Andrew Christian crop top, but I layered it over a fishnet shirt. Because, I mean, it was pretty cool out that day and it was wet and rainy, so I wanted to have a little bit of layering going on just in case if I got cold. I haven't gone out in makeup yet. I haven't worn anything extremely androgynous out yet, so yeah. But when it comes to like wearing other things that I wear, it's like I said before, don't give a fuck about what other people think. Like, if people stare at you because of like how you dress and everything, it's because they've never seen someone dress that way before. And if they have a problem with it, then that's their problem. It's not your problem. Like, you're just expressing yourself the way that you want to. If they got a problem, then fuck that. Fuck them. Like, that's their problem, not yours. Now, when it comes to like loving who I want to love, it like for me, it took a while for me to like come to terms with the fact that I wasn't straight. You can't help loving the people that you love. It's something that's natural. You can't change anything about it. If that's how it works for you, then that's how it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. It's not a choice. It's not like something that you're like, I'm gonna do this today because I think it'll be interesting. No, it doesn't work that way. If that's how things are for you, then that's how things are for you. And once again, if people got a problem with it, it's their problem, not yours, because it's something that you can't help. So at the end of the day, the most important thing to remember, Satan's 14th child, is to not give a fuck. That is the number one thing to remember. Buffalo Soldier 526 asks, do you ever try to style your curly hair? Being a curly-haired person myself, I'm always curious what the other curly-haired goths do. I don't do jack shit with my hair when it's curly. because my hair is so fucking crazy. Like, I have very thick hair and I have long hair and it's curly. It is crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, the only things I do with my curly hair are wear it in a ponytail, wear it in a bun, or brush it back and wear it down. That's all I ever do with it. I'll occasionally like do like my side parts with it, but that's not very often that I'll ever do that. I don't do jack shit with my curly hair. Claudia Von Chavez asks, when did you find out about androgyny and how did you find out that you were? I learned about androgyny, let's see, I was first exposed to androgyny when I was 15 when I discovered a band called Epica. They're a Russian industrial / cyber metal band that I absolutely love, and I discovered their song Oxymoron number 2, and the music video for that song is just absolutely wonderful. It is amazing. And in the video, it's very obvious that the lead singer, the bass guitar player, and the guitar player of the band are androgynous. It's like dead giveaway. And then shortly after discovering them, I discovered Jeffree Star and discovered him through his song and music video Beauty Killer and fell in love with him, and that was when I was first exposed to androgyny, but I didn't learn what it actually was till I was 16, 17. That was when I discovered the collab channel Androgenetics. I don't know if the channel is still up anymore. I have no freaking clue. But like the last known lineup, like all but one of them has since come out as transgender. The fifth one came out as agender, so they're no longer cis men, but they all still have that androgynousness to them, if that makes any sense. And I remember just being obsessed with that channel. Like the whole entire time that channel was out and about and alive, I was obsessed with it. And when they finally like called it quits, I was devastated because I watched everyone's videos every single day. Like that was like the things that I looked forward to back when I was in high school, was like coming home from school and watching their videos, because they would post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. And occasionally on Saturdays, they would have a special guest post. And so it was so much fun. It was so much fun watching their channel. Through that channel, as well as like my love for like beauty bloggers and whatnot, and like the makeup world, that was truly when I discovered that I was androgynous, because I wanted to wear makeup. I wanted to wear these clothes that you can find in the women's section. It wasn't until I was 19 when I finally started getting like clothes from the women's section and dressing in ways that were a bit more obvious that I was androgynous. They would still lean more over to the masculine side, but they're still very androgynous. And for those of you who don't know what androgyny is where the person is cisgender but expresses themselves through like gender itself. So like taking things that are mainly associated with the opposite gender and using that to express themselves. So that's a little information on what androgyny is. Also, how's your hair so long? I take biotin and keratin pills. I take them every day, and I've been taking them every day now for almost 2 years. Actually, no, I've been taking them for 2 years, actually. For about almost 2.5 years. And I have videos all about that. I'll try to remember to link those down in the description box below. About like my endeavors with taking biotin and keratin pills. That way I don't have to go into like a 10-minute like speech as to like what they do and how they work for me and like the good and the bad things about them. So just check out those videos. I'll try to remember to link them down below. Arachnodeer asks, what is your favorite kind of tree? I absolutely love trees. I love trees so fucking much. They're just, I love nature, and I love them so much. I love pine trees. I think pine trees are definitely my favorite. Like just your standard pine tree, and like there's this big ass one that's like right outside my window, and it's been around since I was a baby. And then like there are so many other pine trees around my house and in my neighborhood and in my town and here in Georgia in general. And they're just wonderful. I fucking love trees. And then there's this one tree in my backyard that's like huge. It is huge. My dad is terrified of it because for some reason my dad is scared that one day it's gonna fall over and land on the house. But I love that tree so fucking much because it is so fucking beautiful. But I also really love willows. They're just really pretty and I like how they look and whatnot. I can't remember what this one tree is called, but they're in South Florida. They might be all throughout Florida, but I've only have really ever been to South Florida because my aunt and uncle, they used to live down in Naples. But there's this one tree there that was really, really fucking huge. And it was kind of like a willow in a way, but the thing is it would have like these little dangly bits on the limbs, and once those dangly bits get to the ground, they then start to like go into the ground and then later become roots for the tree. And those trees were just so fucking cool. I loved how they looked because they were so fucking massive and they looked so weird, and I loved them for that. Lauren Holly 23 asks, what is your biggest inspiration when it comes to the gothic lifestyle? I never really had really big inspirations when it came to like the lifestyle part of being goth. I have like fashion icons and like the people who I look up to that like mainly helped me out like self-esteem wise and giving me confidence and whatnot, but not all of those people are like alternative. Some of them are rather normal people. And Callaghan the Bitchin asks pet hates, which is another phrase for pet peeves. People who don't close doors all the way, whether like if you have like your door closed and someone opens the door to the room and then when they leave they don't close the door, they don't close it all the way. Or if say like they open up like a drawer and they don't close it all the way, or they open up like a pantry door and they don't close it all the way. Like that kind of shit bugs the hell out of me. But I think like a big thing for me, like ever since I was a little kid though, has always been asked to do something while I'm in the middle of doing something. Because I get overwhelmed very, very easily doing something that is going to take a long time for me to actually do, or something that I'm really invested in at the moment, and then you come in and tell me like, hey, can you do this, or you need to do that as well. I'm like, holy fucking tits, I cannot do this right now. Dark Knight Rises asks, have you ever given someone up? Have you ever turned them down? Have you ever turned around and hurt them? CJ Lady Groove asks, the thing you've done you're most proud of. I really don't know. Proud of like different like hair things that I've done. I'm proud of like different makeup looks that I've been able to create with just like really affordable shit and like not having that much experience with makeup at all. Art pieces that I've created, which I haven't done really anything with art in years, but I really haven't done much of anything that I'm like very, very, very proud of in a very long time. So I can't really say. Damien Killed Cakes asks, top 3 favorite goth bands. I have never been a fan of most like goth bands. I just don't like them. They're just not my cup of tea. The only 3 that I can actually think of, because I think they're the only 3 that I would actually listen to, are Esoteric, Susie and the Banshees, and Incubus Succubus. But there are some like dark wave metal bands, dark wave rock bands that I really enjoyed. Like kind of like modern dark wave and modern, well, I don't want to say new wave because they're not really like synth poppy, but they definitely have like that new wave style to them. One of those bands is gonna be Motherfeather. I fucking love Motherfeather. They are so fucking good. They're very new to the scene. They are amazing. I want to recreate like their keyboardist and frontwoman's makeup looks so badly because their makeup looks are just so fucking good. I like Braindance. They are a progressive metal dark wave band. They're really fucking cool. Lacrimosa. They're a symphonic metal band with strong dark wave influences, And I really do enjoy their music. My favorite song on theirs is Deja Vu. There's Lahania. I fucking love Lahania. They are amazing. It's like industrial, it's like metal slash industrial metal fused in with dark wave, and it's wonderful. I fucking love her music so fucking much. My favorite song of hers is Beautiful Wasteland. It's so good. Just the next band, they're not really like dark wavy or new wavy. Lead singer definitely had that like dark wave slash new wave kind of feel to her voice, and that is Omega Lithium. They're an industrial rock, industrial metal band from Croatia. They were amazing. I really wish that they would get back together and release a new album because their shit is just so fucking good. Another band that I enjoy, and like they're like a modern like gothic rock band, but they definitely have like strong influences to like trad goth music and Batcave music, and that is Azrai. They're amazing. A wonderful band. My favorite songs of theirs are Ghost, Shadows, All Seems Hollow, but my number one favorite song of theirs is Stay With Me. That song is so fucking good. And lastly, Lesbian Bad Death. I fucking love them. Like, their earlier stuff was definitely more like gothy. Their newer stuff is okay. It's not my favorite, but their older stuff with Lucifer, oh my god, just yes. Bela Lugosi's Back, Sinner, and my number one favorite song from Lucifer's era, Goth Girls Are Easy. I fucking love that song.
Goth girls are easy, dark lips, big tits. Goth girls are easy.
God, that song is so fucking good. I know that's not 3, but I just wanted to talk about those bands because I fucking love them. So, yeah. Mara OMG asks, do you ever think you will work for Sephora or MAC? Well, I'll never work for MAC because they test on animals. So, yeah, I'm cruelty free, so I will not work for MAC. But I really do want to work at a place like, say, like Sephora or Ulta, or maybe even the NYX counter if they ever open one up in Atlanta. I really hope that they do. The reason being is because like when it comes to like being a makeup artist, like the best way to like get out into like freelancing and whatnot is to start out in retail. Because with working in retail, you can build up a clientele list while working in retail, and once your clientele list like grows to a certain point, you can start working freelance full-time and like maybe do like retail part-time or just leave retail altogether. So yeah, that's my plan. So yeah, I do want to work for a place like Sephora or Ulta, but not MAC. Eternal Winter asks, what gothic artwork, authors, and musicians inspire you the most? Like I mentioned earlier, I never really had any like gothic influencers. That's just me personally, so yeah. And the last question that I got is from Orphea333, and she asks, if you could meet the singer of one band, who would you choose? 100% without a doubt, no questions asked, Simone Simons of Epica. Yeah, hands down, her. For those of you who don't know, Epica is my favorite band of all time. I mean, does that answer that for you? Does it? Does it? And also, like, when I met Camelot, Kuhn filled in for Oliver there, because Oliver is Simone's husband and father of their child, and Simone was in her last month of her pregnancy during the Silverthorne North American tour, so Kuhn filled in for Oliver. So I've already met one member of Epica already, so 5 more to go. I fucking love Epica so much. I have all their albums. I have physical copies of 3 of their releases. I have Consigned to Oblivion, The Quantum Enigma, and Retrospect. And I have 3 shirts, including a shirt that they no longer make anymore. because I scored it on eBay, and I'm like holding on to like the little bit of birthday money that I still have left over to like pre-order a copy of their upcoming album, The Holographic Principle, which I'm so fucking excited for because they actually posted a teaser today, like this morning, and it had like a little orchestral sample in it, and oh my god, it just sounds so fucking good. The brass section sounded so amazing. It's just because on the Holographic Principle, it's their very first time having a actual brass section for their orchestra on an album, and like a live brass section, and it sounds so fucking good. I thought the brass section and say like Design Your Universe and the Quantum Enigma were good, but holy tits, like nothing beats the live thing. Nothing does. And the Divine Conspiracy and the brass section in that album is really good too. And oh my god, it's so fucking good! I can't wait for the Holographic Principle. Like, the cover art for that album just looks so fucking good. Like, originally, like, I want to get a tattoo dedicated to Epica. Like, I want to get, like, the Epica logo, and then around it have the words Design Your Universe, because it's one of my favorite songs of theirs, and it's ultimately the album that really, like, turned me into an Epican. Something, like, similar to, like, a fusion between, like, the artwork for Design Your Universe and the Quantum Enigma being, like, in the background. But after seeing the cover art for the Holographic Principle, it's gonna be in, like, it's gonna be, like, spacey and, like, cosmic still, but it's gonna be in, like, the colors and, like, have those, like, shapes and whatnot from the Holographic Principle, space and stars and shit, and just be so fucking cool and pretty. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me get back to like talking about why I want to meet Simone. Obviously, like, they're my favorite band, so naturally I would want to meet Simone. And I mean, she's just so fucking beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's so nice, and she's also a makeup artist, so I think that we would definitely be able to like click and bond over that. So yeah, and I'm so fucking hoping that I'll be able to like not only go to their show in Atlanta in November, but also get a VIP pass so I can actually meet them. And I know if I do get that VIP pass, I know I will fucking die when I get the chance to meet Simone, because it's just like, oh, she's so fucking pretty. I've been following her blog for years. I've been following her blog since like back in the Smoot Jazz period. And for those of you who don't know what Smoot Jazz was Simone's like beauty vlog. Like, she actually had a YouTube channel and she would post like beauty videos on there, but while also having Smoot Style, her regular blog, which now there's only Smoot Style, which kind of bums me out that she no longer has a beauty channel, but hey, at least we still got a blog. So yeah, I think that answers that question very, very well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's rather long. I know I've been posting a lot of long videos lately, but I mean, I think that this would be like something fun and everything, so you get to learn shit about me and whatnot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that like button because it helps me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, and until I see you guys in my next video, whenever the hell that may be. Goodbye.